can probably do it. The thing is, I don't think this is a really brutal pit stop, because it's actually not a very long pit straight, and the pit stop entrance sort of cuts off a fairly sharp corner here. So I don't think the pit stop's as costly. Your weekly replace Monty message. Boo, Buff! Boo! Boo! 413. Maybe not so much. But I think what we do is we bring 2 mediums, and then I think what we do is we bring a lot of softs. I think it's going to be a race where we're kind of going to be okay with a fair number of pit stops, because I don't think it's too costly here. So I think it might benefit us a little bit. It's going to depend a little bit on how long these softs last. Like, it's high tire wear, but it's not like we're coming in with super softs or ultra softs. So how high is high? I don't know. And Monty might get replaced at some point, but it's not going to be this season. Not yet. Maybe we could be a little bit more, lean it this way. It's a little cooler on race day. I don't know. I feel like we could split the strat as well. Something like this. Oops, that's the wrong button. And see what we end up with. I don't know. I do have to adjust the parts. Alright, those two. Yeah, so right over here, we can throw on the new suspension for Balky. Quite a bit stronger, more than 100 points above the other one. Again, the pure parts listing isn't what matters. Always bring too few harder comp tires. No, we don't. Not usually. Like, the actual hardest compound... it has been, there was maybe one race where like, oh, if we brought 2 of those, it would have been okay. Generally speaking, on a lot of these courses, it might be a little different because of the high tire wear. On a lot of these courses, the hard tire ends up being like something like 70 to 80% of the course. So it's like, it's too hard because it's too long running on a fairly slow tire. The thing is, with the high tire wear, maybe this does become a play. Again, I think that the pit is too cheap. I don't think this is a one where we really want to lean towards few stops. I think more stops is going to be okay, because I don't think the pit lane is very it's very hard. Maybe 3 mediums, because maybe with the higher wear, maybe the medium doesn't last that long. Maybe it turns out the softs last like 7 to 8 laps, and the mediums last like 10 to 11, and we're like, oh, we can just go medium. And at least this gives us a medium that we can also use on practice day to get some knowledge. High wear versus cheap pit settles on medium. Yeah, maybe. Sort of split the difference. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to go 5-3-1. Done. Let's just commit. Blah, blah, blah. Gotta pick something, right? At some point. The whole what could possibly go wrong was to stop me from being stuck in this sort of decision paralysis. Yeah, 17 degrees should be fine with the mediums. It's possible the temp goes down slightly on the yellow, but I would be surprised if it did. And if it did, it would be very, very slow. But at the same time, might give us a little bit more ability to push. So maybe we'll be happy with the harder tire compounds. Although, we know, like, taking a harder tire compound and pushing it isn't as good as just taking a softer tire compound. It really is sort of optimized for, like, take the tire that is best at yellow. Were we expecting rain on practice day? I didn't think so. I think it said partly cloudy, but I'm not sure. Huh. Well, there's not, except for maybe right at the end and a couple little windows here, there's not a lot of opportunities to get our slick practice in. We might still do it anyway. Like, the slicks will still generate knowledge even if we're practicing in the rain. It's just going to generate much slower, but it might be okay. Let's take a look at the tire stats. 32 laps. Well, I sort of guessed with the mediums. I said, you know, if it's something like 10 to 11. 11 to 13. This looks like a really good track to go medium on. The downside is that means we can't have a practice set of tires for the mediums. But I think they've got enough relationship with their mechanics now that they can take the mechanic strat. So we can go something like race trim plus one of the mechanic traits, and that'll be kind of okay. The softs... Medium, 22 laps. The soft would be a challenge to run. I think medium, soft would be very difficult to pull off. If we get a safety car, things might change up. The hards, I think the hards are going to be too slow. Like, we can run, yeah, we could run hard, medium, soft. We could go hard. We can go hard, soft, soft. That would work. Right? 17. Let's take the lower end, which is 18. So that's 16. So that's 33 laps. I wonder if hard, soft, soft would be better than medium, medium, medium. The bonus is we could get some soft knowledge. We could practice on softs, use 2 sets of softs for quali, and then come race day, we could use some of our soft knowledge over there. Triple soft is also a possibility. The thing is, I think this is a really cheap pit stop compared to a lot of the tracks. And quadruple, not triple soft. Quadruple soft may, in fact, end up being faster, but I think we're going to be using the softs for quali. We can split the strat indeed. And there's a beautiful simplicity to medium, medium, medium. I think, here's the thing. I think whether we go hard, soft, soft, or medium, 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 we can decide that on race day. I don't think it's going to impact practice. And so here's the thing. If we end up with one driver that qualifies very poorly, like very back of the pack, that might be a really good candidate to have them start on hard. Because they're not really going to be competing for position or anything like that. They can just do a really long first stint and then do a couple of softs at the end. It might put them in a, if there's a safety car with the split strategy, one of the drivers might be in a much better position than the others. Hey, Mr. Brightside! Oh, from Zurich! Hold on. What was that saying? City Quid, greetings from Zurich. It's time again to fill the fund so you can buy some Swiss chocolate. Also, we watch F1, and if so, what team will you support like? So I have been watching F1. I watched it quite religiously last year. And it's tough. There's a lot of teams and a lot of drivers I really, 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 really enjoy. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with Ricardo on his new team this year. No, I'm very excited. Really pumped. And does it start up in March? Like, I feel like we're not that far away. Yeah, Stroll. The funny thing about Lance Stroll is, like, right away, he's like, A, he's Canadian. B, he uses number 18. How can I not root for Lance Stroll? And the funny thing is, like, admittedly, the two previous seasons, it was sort of like, yeah, okay, rich boy, kind of getting in on daddy's money, which might still be true. But this last season is like, he's kind of he proved he belonged here. I mean, he wasn't necessarily top tier, but he definitely proved that he belonged in F1. I was like, hey, the number 18 Canadian, maybe it's working out. I don't know. So anyway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to practice on softs here to get the knowledge for the quali session anyway. Although we'll do race trim immediately. I don't mind these values over here. What does the other set of sliders look like? Oh, okay, so the handling's really going to be in this tiny little window. In fact, slight change of plans. I'm going to soften the suspension over here because I think it's going to be more likely to be at this end. And yeah, everything else is kind of overlappy. So that's going to be okay too. So again, we'll practice on softs. We're not going to get a lot of knowledge very quickly because of the rain, but we're still going to get some knowledge, so it's going to be okay. We'll soften up the handling, and it's going to be right on this edge over here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, select drivers. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Okay, let's take practice. Send out. Go. Race trim. Yes, please. I think it sets one on quali trim and one on race trim. No, we went both race trim this time. I don't know. Maybe it's random. I need to move my head to over here. There we go. It's going to be all right. Bring in, bring in. We can't see the predicted weather now. I think it was there was no rain on the prediction for any of the three. I might be wrong. Definitely not for race day, because I'm pretty sure I would have noticed. But I don't think there was rain predicted for the practice either. I don't know. I don't know. Vroom, 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 vroom. All right, come on in. Downforce, very poor. Ooh, okay. So I think it's going to be high downforce because they're still... I think they're on low downforce over here. Yeah. So we want a ton of downforce dialed in. Let's go there. It probably won't even be enough. Speed balance was poor. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten up. That's going to be kind of okay. And then I'll stiffen up the handling one notch and see if we can go from great to excellent. This might become good. Like, the excellent might actually be right on the edge over here, which wouldn't surprise me. But we'll go ahead with this first, and that's going to be fine. Oh, head blocks the name of the drivers and send a message? All right, keep an eye on that. So again, tons more downforce to dial in. Handling was only good. Okay, let's try something like this. See how that feels. Oh, the times here. Yeah. So that's not a message from the driver the same, because the driver message show up above that. These just tell you who's like setting the fastest times and things. I don't know. We got to put our head somewhere. Didn't look at practice day, but quality and race were clear. Yeah, I think all the days were clear. We'll dial in a little more downforce. The handling was great. It's still great. The speed balance was poor. Is only good. Okay, let's shorten this up some more. And let's do this and see if this turns to good. Probably it will. Probably we're overshooting it, but it's still going to give us information about the sweet spot for the handling. Yeah, I'll move a little to the left when we start, but give me a second here. All right. Maybe more downforce? I mean, we're going to run out of slider over here. I actually kind of expect this to maybe become too much. Let's shorten this up even more. And if anything with the handling, I kind of expect it's going to be on the other side, like that. I feel like my sliders are being way too extreme here, though. Yeah, we'll move over a little bit. Hey, purple, green. Games need to have a streamer face cam spot built into the UI, right? At least consistency about where things go. So what I'll do here, we know where the excellent handling is. I'll give a little nudge this way, just to see if our speed balance becomes excellent or not. If we race on 97%, I'm not going to complain about it. So with Monty, we're just going to keep her out now and get that race trim. Balky, I think we missed. Yeah, I think I overshot with the downforce, which is what I expected. Because I'm like, no, there's no. These sliders are way too far over. Okay, do something like that. Good. Great. Great. Well, we're still in the same spot. Oh wait, am I reading this wrong? Okay, there. So we're slightly to the left of the previous. Great. Okay, something like that. So there's a 1 second difference. As far as I can tell from going through the code, being 0% to 100%, it's a 1 second per lap penalty. So each percent missing is 100th of a second. So the 3% isn't the end of the world, but obviously would be desirable to get. Okay, we're at 95 over here. So I'm going to dial back a tiny more. I think I'm going to dial back a little on this. And a little added in here. There we go. So there's a slight nudge on both of these values, and we'll see where that ends up. Probably we're pretty close to bringing it in for Balky here. Ooh, maybe not. I'm expecting one of these to become maybe excellent. Could be the excellence in between, but I'm going to bring this down, bring this up. And we'll see what that does. Okay, one more little mini stint. Race trim level 2, that's good. Okay, at least we were going to get our slick tire knowledge happening a lot faster near the end of the race here, as it finally dries up. Okay, there we go. Good. So, I mean, we broke the handling, but that's fine, because we know where the handling needs to be. We're actually 98 as is. So, we need to nudge more handling. I think the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to bring down the tire camber. And then what I'm going to do is tweak the downforce like this. There we go. Yeah. That should be Everything will be excellent. Might get to 99%. I would hope 99%. So yeah, you can just stay out here. It's going to be fine. Keep working the same tire. Put you on high engine modes. Definitely don't want to push the tire, because if they go to 0, you don't get the same information. But now, yeah, the tire knowledge should go up a little bit, at least until we run out of tire. Two. Race trim is done, actually. Bring in for the quali, please. Yeah, triple purple. Perfect. Okay, do quali stints. Your tire's still okay-ish for now. But you've gone to 0. Maybe I can get a level of tire. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't really want to burn through another slick. But I really want to finish the soft tire. There's not that bad. You do move slowly. I guess, here's the thing. With the 0 over here, they will move slower, but we might still get knowledge. Maybe we'll do that. Hopefully, even if it's slower knowledge, it'll be okay. Because Balky's got better feedback, so she generates more knowledge anyway for us. So hopefully she can finish the soft tires. I think we can go to maximum engine mode here. Don't think we're going to burn through this fuel before it's over. You see how slow Monty's going, right? Just effectively running on flats. So yeah, we're not going to get as much because the distance isn't there. Alright. I don't think we're going to get the quality trim now. I mean, maybe. You know what? I guess just stay out. We can get the level 1 quality trim, which will happen. It'll at least be something. Alright, you may... Yeah, I was going to say. Come in now, because it's moot. Just barely got there. Yeah, we got level 3 on the tire, level 3 race trim, and level 1 quali. So, we've got... It would have been nice to get a little bit more quali trim, but I guess that's going to have to be okay. Painted my bedroom same color as you. Someone in all caps telling us they've painted their bedroom in our color spree. Since we only have 5% quali trim, we'll go sweeter spots here, soft tires. And with Rhea, this doesn't matter, so we'll do this and we'll do this. Car setup, there's nothing for us to adjust over here. 99%, not too shabby. And yes, we'll run on the softest compound. 98%, could be more, but we'll take it anyway. And go. And it is going to be sunny and dry for the qualification. Boom. Take it. And we're going to put in 2 stints. We'll just let the first wave go out. Alright, let's go. Running on punctured tires reminds me of when Red Bull run Kvyat a whole test day without a wing because he destroyed the one he had. How do you get good test results? I mean, if it's test day and not practice, I guess they can still get some, like, aero readings and suspension readings. Obviously, he's not going to be going at top speed, but he can still get something. Overheated brake temps. Oh, man, even here, look at this. With the sweeter spots, failed to get the brake temps. Balky, I am disappointed. Very disappointed. Oh, that's terrible. Come on. You're going to have to do much better in your second stint. This is way worse than we were expecting right now. Jeez. Yeah, I'll give you another lap. Just wait. Alright, let's go out now. You'd better freaking crush this one. It shows the easier sponsor objective. Come on, someone come out in the top 10. Come on, I got better brake material and everything, and you've got the bigger sweet spot. Just get it to at least good. Come on. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, I'm really disappointed in my drivers. Very disappointed. They're gonna get... There's gonna be words. There are gonna be words. That is incredibly disappointing. I mean, I know we still don't have, like, that strong of a car, really, but I feel like we've got a better car than that. Well, there you go. Here's going to be our split strat, then. So, Rhea is going to go medium, medium, medium. The tires wear more slowly. Heck, maybe... No, there's no way she just one-stops it. But it means we're going to spend the least amount of time in the bad performance range on her tires. Whereas, because Chica doesn't have the... doesn't have a good mechanic trait for this, she's going to take the soft tire thing, so we're going to go hard, soft, soft. And it's the same thing. Grid position 17 is what I said. If we start really badly, we'll just throw on the hards and to start off with, and then we'll go soft, soft later on, and it'll work out there. So Rhea might be able to go medium, medium, soft. That's true, which would definitely be better. So Balky, you're going to start on the hards. And yeah, we'll do full fuel. That's going to be fine. Because there's no reason to underfuel, because pushing is better than underfueling. So it's always better to put more fuel in, unless you're going to be limited by your engine. But with no refueling, we just can't push that long anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then, yeah, over here... So I don't know if it updates. It's got the bonus listed, but the numbers are the same. So anyway, we'll throw the mediums on, and then we'll see where we end up with. So she's got to do like 11, 11, 10, or... Well, we might push a little bit more early on. I think what we'll do is we'll just go to orange for the push. And I think we'll just double orange for the engine modes as well. I think it's going to be okay, just to start off with. We'll see. They only know how to race on flat tires. So yeah, we get a rolling start. Tires are going to start at 25% heat, which, I mean, conceivably might be a bit of an issue on the hards, but I think they're gonna maintain temperature just fine. And if we have to push, it's okay. We should have some room for that. Safety car coming in. Holden, Lavoie, Becker, Lippinen. I mean, makes sense. Oh, Becker with the overtake immediately. Oh, and then giving it back. This is quite the duel up front. They must be like right neck and neck. Speaking of neck and neck, poor Lavoie's had this freaking neck injury for like 3 races now. Predator qualifying sucked. Now I have to repaint my bedroom again. Nice. All right, 14th, 17th, and we wouldn't be surprised if Balky lost some place here because of the really hard tires. Although Balky does better in these kind of cluster Fs than Monty does, because Monty still doesn't have a god tier overtaking. Although she has gotten a lot better. It looks like she's going to lose a position there. The Tally, who's coming around the outside, and some... Oh, there we go, gained it back. Oh, that is quite intense here. We can't use the ERS yet. And honestly, the ERS might only do so much, because it, like, might scoot us ahead of someone and then immediately, like, hit, you know, the person in front of us, which wouldn't do much for us. Okay. Click it now, then close it, then click it again. The actual tire estimation will be updated. Oh, weather's fine. Yeah, we did check it. Temperature stable, no rain predicted. Monty up in 13th, and might actually... You know what? She's got some room in front of her. That's not Monty. Yes. Yes. Very yes. Alright. Start conserving. Who's this? Yeah, I get... Alright. Wow, Monty, we're going to be watching you. Balky down 20th. Again, not in a sense, not a surprise because we're on hards. Although a lot of the other people around here are also on hards. So it's actually mostly just being very disappointing here, Balky. Very disappointing. Now, okay, if we were to pit, what are the numbers again with the softs? So 16... Okay, we can't push these tires too hard, actually. And the same is sort of true over here with Monty. We don't know actually how much extra wear she's going to have on these mediums. We'll do a big ERS boost here. Okay, you're right behind now. And on the straight? No, we'll do it now. Although then you're going to hit a wall of cars. Never mind, that ERS isn't going to do much for you. We'll come back to you. Monty, how you doing? Well, there's someone right on your ass. Going through the chicanes. This is a very straightish area. Go ahead and boost up here. Maybe of dubious value. Ah! Poor overtakes. Hit a wall of cars. Oh, let's say we're gonna get blasted by here, and that might be okay. Go ahead and save it up. I think the tires are cooling. I think these hard tires are losing temp on yellow here. Monty, passing the guy who's doing the ERS? I was gonna say, now that we're in a straight, it'll probably be a re-overtake, but that's okay. You can just bank up for a little bit here. And yeah, the tires, I think, are definitely cooling. Alright, let's get ready. Alright, let's go. Do a bunch of overtaking here, Balky. It's embarrassing. A little mini chicane. Get ahead here. Get ahead of Martson, come on! And then blocked in. So who's this? Tally defensively blocked us, which gave Martson the ability to move up ahead. Coolant tire doesn't make you ride slower. You just need to keep between 0 and 100 on the meter for temperature. Because at 0 or 100, it doubles your wear. Otherwise, nothing matters. Well, the temps are going down a little bit here, too. So we will have to push a little bit to maintain. So it's a little cooler on the tires than expected. Again, these are harder tires, so I guess that's not much of a surprise. That might tweak our strategy a little bit. So we're going to stay on orange engine mode for now, because we're going to have no trouble making up this, this delta. Who's this? It's Vidal behind Monty. What kind of charge do they have? Fair bit. They might try to use it on the straight. I kind of feel like I'm going to go and use it right now. Just put a little bit of gap in there. Huge gap between 4th and 5th. Oh yeah, 5 seconds. Jeez. Martson's up in 15th or 16th now. Let's defend Monty. Yeah, finish your charge here. It's going to be okay. Oh! Let's say we might actually get past 9th, but was not lined up very well. That's Claire. Ooh, on a first-name basis for Balky. And yeah, these tires are cooling off a lot. The fact that we're going to have to push these tires may change how many laps we're going to get out of them. I think Monty's still going to be okay, since we are running her reduced medium tire wear. But yeah, that got really cold on Monty, so we're definitely going to have to push a little bit to keep up the temps. And the same is definitely going to be true for Balky, because on our hard tires it's going to be more of a thing. Trying not to lose any position here. Get ahead here before this corner. Go back to building power instead. Alright. Over 1 second gap in front and behind for Monty, so not much to do currently. Is there a Japan team in F1? In real F1? No, there's not a Japanese team, although there is sort of a Honda engine. I think in 2021 it's still technically going to be the Honda engine for Red Bull. In 2022 it's no longer going to be technically a Honda engine, but Red Bull has bought the rights, like the blueprint for the Honda engine they currently use, and then they're going to be just developing themselves. Honda's going to be out of F1 again, which is a shame, because more engine suppliers, more variety is a good thing. Where are we here? Yeah, let's go ahead and defend. Can you get it back, Monty? On the inside here. Yes, good. No, and we ran out of charge. That's too bad. It was well fought, though. I mean, we're still 8th overall, with some people boxing. Valky's tire temp. Okay, he's got a little bit more space in here. Are these tires going to last long enough? I don't know, man. With the push that we're having to do, I'm not sure if our strats are going to work. We may have to convert to a 3-stopper. Or end up doing, like, hard, medium, soft in some order for both cars. Okay, Valky's got a lot of charge. Where are we positioned? We're over here. Coming up on pit straight. Well, you're gonna... Oh, thought you were gonna gain that. Go. Overtake. Get sort of jammed up here. There's no sharp corners coming up yet. It still seems like good ERS territory. Maintain 16th at middle. That's the thing, there are a lot of straights here. I'm surprised they don't list engine speed as crucial for this track. I think they list it as important, but not crucial. So all the charge has gone through there. Go back to neutral in these tires. Gotta watch this temp. I don't think we would have wanted going more tires with harder compounds. I still think this is a very cheap pit stop. I think if anything, we may have wanted to plan for like soft, like four soft stints or something like that. Just bring nothing but soft tires. I mean, we need to bring one hard, one medium. We have no option, but then only bring softs after that, and base that on a race. Because it should actually, I'm betting yellow mode on the softs probably maintains temperature really nicely, and I think that would have actually been better. Yeah, thrice-wise, I agree. Yeah, we should have aimed 3 stops, only softs. In hindsight, probably would have been the better situation here, given this track and the exact temperature. Valky's kind of in a tight area over here. Coming up on the pit straight. Defend. Whoa! Get right ahead of the person coming out of the pit stop. That's very good. Alright, so Monty's just entered the lowest performance band on her tires. Where is she right now? She's entering some straightish areas. So let's burn through the ERS. Now, the cliff on the mediums is only at 5%, and we do need to ride it down a fair bit here. Or, hold on, we've gotten there, because we just need to do 11, like an 11, 11, and a 10. So no, Monty's going to be fine with her mediums. In fact, we can box right now. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be great. Front wing. Go 50% charge. Okay, we're going to go balance because right now we would lose a position. Yeah, Monty's good on her lap quota. So we'll box now and actually go ahead on attack with this. Especially if it'll help us come out of the box slightly better position. Store up here. Yeah, now that's working out very nicely for Monty. So actually, the medium is going to be perfect. Come out on neutral. Alright. That is maybe not the most ideal. Fairly worn. I wonder... Well, if they get right behind each other, we might use team orders here. So the problem with you is we want to go soft, right? 16 laps. I mean, we really had to bring this... We have to ride this hard for 16 laps. I think it's going to be fun, because we use 75% of the tire. Yeah, she's going to be able to make it. I think Valky's going to be able to make it to lap 16, and we can go soft. I would love Monty with her charge and her fresh tires. So as we come around here... ERS, get past these fools. We need to get ahead of people who are theoretically on much slower tires than we are. Otherwise, we're going to see some waste. Yeah, let's get ready for team orders here. Monty's on much faster tires than Valky. We do not want Valky holding up Monty here. That would be terrible. Alright, you can go back to race. I'm going to switch back to yellow engine mode at this point. We're going to be fine. We're going to be able to push again. That's kind of annoying. Tell you what, let me go to medium mode here now, just to make sure I can put a little bit of space between these two. Oh, Monty with a beautiful move! She's like, oh yeah, people say I can't overtake? Watch this. Let's make sure we get properly ahead here. There wasn't much charge, but I wanted to make sure we were ahead of 11th coming into the chicane, so we wouldn't lose it. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so Balky's currently working on 15th lap. So this is going to be great. So she comes through here. She's now working... Sorry, is that still the same number? Yeah, okay. Now working on her 15th lap. So we're going to let her pass through the start-finish one more time, and then we're going to pit her, and I think it's going to be okay. Where are we here? I think we're going to be okay on Balky's tire. Mostly a little worried about temp, but we should be fine, right? Yeah, we're going to ERS her. I mean, it's going to burn through really fast. I might burn her on this back here. %. And we're going to have to orange a little bit of push here. Yeah, see, the graining might be a little bit bad if it actually hit. Okay. Coming up to the back quasi-straight. We might not be able to do any overtakes. It's not the end of the world if we don't. Oh yeah, well, I mean, we'll plan the pit here. So the plan is to go soft-soft. Yep, this is going to be fine. Can't get past Montero, and she just does. 2%? Ho 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 ho! Okay, it's a little bit tight, but it worked out. I mean, tight. It was calculated right from the start. Oh, I gotta put you back on medium. That's right, I put it a little higher so that you could do a little bit of overtake, but yeah, we gotta bring that back down. Hopefully Monty's gonna be okay. I think she will. I hope she will. Ooh, I may have gone too long, actually. No, I think we're going to be fine. I hope so. We can't hybrid here. Now, the temp should be fine on yellow. We shouldn't have to go and push these tires, and in fact, we can't really. I think we're going to be fine on Monty, but I did forget to turn it off, because I put it to yellow, and I'm like, I should go and recharge the fuel here. And then we need some overtake, so I put it up to orange, but I forgot to set it back down. Okay, so there's no one near her right now, so we'll just keep charging up the ERS. So both my drivers have boxed once, and Monty's 4 places ahead. Balky is on better tires right now, and will be for the rest of the race. So Balky might find herself in a position to re-overtake versus Monty here. Which is fine. We can let them race in that point. It was just with a big tire differential. I did not want to slow up the person in the better tire. I guess we can always, conserve. We can all go to low engine mode if it looks like it's going to be a problem. I don't think it will be. We should gain, maybe only 1/20th of a lap per lap. Maybe it won't be enough then. Because you get, what, 0.05 per lap? On yellow, so you need 20 laps to regain it. All right, Balky's got to ERS up here, even if we're not really in a position. Where are we corner-wise? Okay, this is the pit straight here. I don't know if the overcharged battery thing is something that happens in real life. There may have been some point, some league where that was a possibility. It's certainly not a thing that happens like in modern F1. ahead the ERS, but still got past like we're standing still here. Come on, Monty. There you go. On the inside. All right, fighting hard for 10th, but it is happening. We can put you back on high overtake. Balky's much better on fuel. She's got a trait that makes her better on fuel. Okay, fine now. We may have to replace the front wing on the next stop, which would be kind of disappointing. Because we don't get to do a free front wing change because we're not fueling. Was it a crucial part for this race? No. Brake and gearbox is crucial for this race. Yeah, we're going to be fine fuel-wise. 0.11 per lap? Okay. Alright, that's great then. So we're going to be fine with Monty. Which is the thought I had, but then all of a sudden I started doubting myself with the numbers. Temps are good. Temps are getting a little low, but not critical here. And we know we can push this tire a little bit. Actually, hold on. She can do her pit stop soon. We're just going to put her on push on this tire until she complains she's in the lowest band. We actually might be able to go medium, medium, soft with here, which is a thought we had with Balky. Or with Monty. Actually, I think there's a good chance that's going to be the case. 3 more laps on this tire, yeah. Yeah, we're going to go soft for our final stint. And I think we can do that while pushing. I mean, 50% tire, yeah. There's no one near Balky. 10 seconds gap. Oh, okay, it changed a little bit as we come through the... came out of the pits, I suppose. 10th and 14th. Not in 10th by much. There's someone right on our ass. Coming up on the pit straight, we might Earth there, or I might just save it for this back line. I don't know. 11th, they've got a fair amount of charge. How's their tire? They're on hards. They're going until the end. In fact, we should theoretically be running faster than they are. I'm just going to save it for the back stretch here. Yeah, fuel is definitely fine. Fuel is 100% going to be fine with Balky. Oh, repairs are happening. Alright, that's good to see. Actually, I don't want to use too much here. Especially if they're not going. Save it maybe a little bit more defensively. We're going to have to go ahead and just use it with Balky. She's coming in on the... Yeah, we'll use it now. That's going to be fine. Use it or lose it. So 9 laps remaining. With Monty, we'll do one more. We'll have fresh one soon. That's a little annoying. So we're going to be planning a pit now for softs on Balky. Do we replace the front wing? I'd say no. No front wing change. And then you're going to box for your other softs over here. Now, they're far enough apart that we should be able to box them both and be fine. So we're going to be pitting from 7th. Well, I guess if we're boxing, keeping this position doesn't matter so much. I know front wing change doesn't take much time, but it'll still take like 5 or 6 seconds. I'm going to risk it. It's not in the red yet. Hopefully the RNG is in our favor. It's not a crucial part, so it doesn't decay that fast. Once it gets into the red, it's going to be pretty bad. Make sure to come out on neutral, please. Oh, rear left mistake with Balky. So we'll go to medium for now, fuel-wise. Plus it means they're going to be really worn down. Okay. 11th and 15th. That's not too shabby. Actually, I don't know if anyone ahead of us is going to pit, but they're all in much harder tires. So we're hoping that this gap here, which is currently 8 seconds ahead of us, starts to shrink very dramatically. Yeah, part RNG decay has always worked out in Monty's favor. Yeah. Carry it through. How are we losing position to people on much harder tires than us? Oh, is Balky getting overtaken? Because that number went up really fast. She might have gotten lapped. Oh yeah, well definitely. She got lapped. Okay. I don't think Monty will. We're falling further and further behind. Oops. We did hit the red on both cars. Fudge. We may have gambled wrong. Well, the thing is, it was our best bet. Right now, we're not in the points. We were trying to gamble 4 points. Like, it was the only way for us to get points is to not replace the front wing. So, it was the only way for us to get points was to not replace the front wing. Oh, we're full here. Damn. So this is going to decay twice as fast now. I mean, I'm still going to try to stay out. At this point, whether it be DNF or not doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? I mean, a little bit for, like, maybe marketability and chairman approval, but that's all. How are we losing speed? Like, how is Surikov pulling ahead and away from us? What the hell? We're in so much softer tires. In his last. We don't lose performance from the part being broken like this until it goes to 0, as far as I know. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe once it goes into the red, we lose performance. I didn't think that was the case. But maybe it is. As far as we knew from reading the data files and stuff... Oh, now we're going to get lapped. Maybe once you get into red, we lose it. Oh shit, car's on fire. From reading the data files, it's just going into the red, it's got double chance of decay. Oh, we might not make it to the end. But at this point, who cares, right? Everyone's got parts in red, don't think it's that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, we're 14 seconds behind now. Admittedly, we lost a little bit because we were blue flagged right then. I mean, there's no reason to repass first. Because we'll just get immediately blue flagged again. Yeah, one less lap is good for the part. You're right about that. Might save us from getting a DNF. Alright, last lap starting now. 8% still. Still 8%. Still 8%. Okay, we're probably fine. Fuel's clearly okay. Tires can go into full attack. Front wings both at 8%. We're keeping up with first now. Like, I don't understand what the hell else was happening here. Valky might be able to get an overtake here. Fingers crossed. Wait, what? Oh, well, fucking hell. Wait, did we have tons more? Oh, well. We had tons more there. I guess I redlined too fast. Funny that we're not losing a position there. we didn't really. I think we may have lost one. I was paying too much attention to Monty, but still. Oh well. We just cruised across the finish line. How is Surkov? How are they going so fast on those hards? I know our car is crap. I realize that. But still. In terms of strat, there wasn't really much of a difference. In fact, if anything, Balky did pretty well, only finishing 2 behind, because she started 4 behind. So, you know, maybe hard, soft worked out better, but I think it was just mostly randomness. Maybe there is an illegal part, or 2. We really needed 2 to get some points. That was a very disappointing race. Very disappointing. No, nothing. That's true, yeah. You have to have at least a certain amount at the end of the race. There was a story of someone who finished a race. They finished the race, but didn't have enough fuel left in the tank in the end to test the fuel properly and got counted as a DNF. So yeah, we're going to take a morale hit and things because we did not actually get our placement that we wanted in the end. I don't know if they're creeping up. Same point differential, 3? Maybe they got some points in there, and we didn't. I guess that's probably true. You probably noticed that on there. We definitely need to look at some hiring. Okay, you and you suck right out the box, so no. This would end up being a 20 tire, which is always useful to have around. I think we're going to go and hire you. And so this is the one who made a mistake. It's going to take him a long time to recover from that, unfortunately. Let's swap the highest percentage mistake chances first. We're not really doing repairs here, so I don't really care too much about these guys. That was part of the other reason to not stop and do the wing, is because I knew our repair people are a little bit tired and they have a higher mistake chance going on. I think we'll just go with that. Sure, I'd love to have Holden in the team. Car repairs complete. Our plan is to develop front wing, but the thing is we may only be able to do one front wing before the next race. So let's go and put a little bit of reliability there. What's the crucial part? Acceleration, high-speed corners. I mean, a reliability on those should be fine. The rear wing is a spec part, so it's going to be okay. Acceleration is our gearbox. Actually, the gearbox might be a little bit dicey. It should be okay, but we'll go ahead and put a little bit of work in that. Alright, suspension is done. So the new suspension part is coming in. I was going to say, I think it's coming in at 20% reliability. And yeah, so we're going to improve the performance on that. Work on you. Actually, you might be ready for the race day. Okay, these are nearly at 90. That should be fine. You're at 75% now, and it's not a crucial part. That's going to be okay. We can actually get this ready to be used for the next race. That's really nice. Okay, let's start on a front wing. There we go. Just flat out stats for this one. Other leagues are doing some racing. Both other leagues, actually. Ingledew doing well. Good for them. Yeah, it was a big jump in suspension. I think I'm going to go for another front wing. I'll just take this one. This one will have a slight, well, actually pretty, well, 10 higher max. But we got to work on the performance a little longer. It might be worth it. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I will do this. With suspension? Okay, suspension's not critical, so we can actually drop that. Get this in here so that we've got good reliability ready to go. It's actually going to be done ahead of time. We can make a few swaps. Stop here. Yeah, you're already at 71%, which is nice. We'll get these done. Yeah. Just counting on parts, we might catch up this season. I don't know. We'll come close, and I think there's a definite chance that next season we can maybe make a run for the top. It'll be a challenge, but there's definitely a chance. So Black Season progress. This is nicely set up. Part design is happening. Pit crew was cycled. All right. Oh. New front wing. There we go. She's now unhappy because of the shenaniganry. Oops. There we go. So bizarre. Suspension. Should I just give her the better suspension? And Chica's her better driver. And as I say, you're going to go back to being unhappy. Whereas if I do this, then you're fine, and then this. I don't know. I still don't know if this is a visual glitch or not. Well, there we go. All of our best parts are in use. Indeed, and they're being weighted towards Chica, who's our better driver. Okay. Black Sea, 33 laps, low fuel burn, very high tire wear. This pit lane, I think, is relatively long, because it doesn't really cut out this corner. And yeah, we're going to be in here for a very long time while other cars are going pretty fast. I think pit stops are expensive here. However, it's going to be cold. It's 17 degrees for race day, which is the same as what we just saw. And we know that when it's 17 degrees, we have to push on the hards and the mediums to maintain temp. We don't need that for the softs, but we really don't want to stop very often. I think what we're going to do is we're really going to weight ourselves towards the more medium, the harder compounds. Something like this. Maybe burn in a set of softs for practice, have 2 for quali, have 1 spare for race day to maybe sort of fit in there. Yeah, heavy rain in practice is actually going to make it very hard for us to get our tire tech, which is unfortunate. But I feel like there's a good chance we're going to use a mishmash of different tires for race day, so tire knowledge isn't going to be as important. So yeah, harder compounds than pushing. We might end up saying something like hard. We might see something like hard medium, hard medium soft again. We don't know what it's going to be. You have the upgraded test track yet or building? We have a lot of things upgraded, but right now there's no buildings under construction, but we're not sitting on infinitude money. We could technically afford an upgrade, but I want to keep a little bit of a buffer in there. Okay. So we're going to have a lot of firmer tires. We don't know what it's going to look like. We do know that Monty, hold on. We know that Monty's got the mechanic with the lower medium tire wear. So we don't know what Balky's run is going to look like, but there's a good chance Monty's going to be very reliant on mediums. In fact, I'm wondering if we bring 4 mediums and actually have her just practice on mediums and expect to run nothing but mediums on race day. No, that doesn't matter, because if she's going to use the mechanic trait for the mediums, she's going to be doing race trim plus the mechanic trait. So it doesn't actually matter what tire knowledge for Monty. I think I like this. So this gives us a set of soft for race day, because it's 1 for practice, 2 for quali, 1 soft for race day. I like it. I think I'm fine with this. This is one of my favorite ones of the track, like splash screens. The one with the Ferris wheel, and I can't remember which one that is. It might be Japan. I think maybe my absolute favorite, but I find this picture very appealing. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, we'll probably be more aggressive with the engine because there's low fuel burn. So again, the handling's going to be right smack in the middle. What I'll do with I'm going to put 1 downforce on the higher end and maybe 1 on the lower, and we'll see what kind of info we get with both of those. So we're just going to practice on softs first. So you will have lower downforce, and your handling will be somewhere over there. So what kind of numbers are we looking? So 33 laps. I don't think Monty can one-stop on the hards. Like, based on these estimated lap numbers, you'd think she could. The problem is we're going to have to push those tires. Now, we can push them all the way to 0. We can push them all the way to 0% because there's no cliff on the hards. And there's not much of a difference between the different performance bands on the hardest compound. But I think because of the pushing, we won't end up getting this many laps. We'll probably end up doing something like 14 or 15 laps on these hards. Which could mean hard, hard, soft, but I don't think that's going to be as fast. Medium, medium, medium looks really good for me. Because as long as we do 11 laps on these mediums, we're going to be fine. She's going to have the trait where her medium tires last longer, and we have some laps to spare. So even though we're going to have to push a little on the mediums to keep some temp, but not as much as the hards, we're going to have to push a little with the mediums, we're going to end with tons of tire. This is going to be just like the last race. We're going to go medium, medium, or it might turn out in the end that we saved so much we might be able to go medium, medium, soft, which would be fine. And she's going to have a spare soft for race day, so that's going to work out. So we're just going to practice on these softs because we're trying to get for quali. That's going to be okay. All right. I like it. Do the race trim first because it's the most important for us. I mean, we really do want both race and quali trim maxed out, but if we have to choose between one, we're going to choose race trim. Wasn't it supposed to be rainy for quali? Not there, because I was worried about not getting knowledge. It is going to rain at the end. Just near the end. But we should hit our tire knowledge well before then. Yeah, it said heavy rain, which is going to hit, but, you know, too late to bother us. Okay, so low downforce is definitely not the thing, so we'll probably get... Balky will probably be happier with her downforce configuration. But we'll swing it, like, near the highest end. I wish this was inverted, the low and the high here. Especially since it's backwards from this. Like, I don't know... I mean, I guess the idea is this is, like, the lower speed over here, but it's very counterintuitive with various things. So swing it quite far over. The speed balance is very poor. Let's shorten this, yeah, a bit. And then for handling, let me bring it back a notch. Something like that. No, the speed balance is going to have to be further than this. Okay, something like this. A lot of people are practicing on hards. Well, they may have some issues on race day. Oh, we actually hit the, we hit excellent downforce on Balky immediately. That's amazing. Handling's only okay. It's not poor. But it's also not good. So we'll do this, and then speed balance. Shorten you up a bit. I think they're both going to have to go a little further from this. We'll go something like that. May the downforce be with you. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Excellent, good, great. There's not a lot of meter left over here for the handling. Hey, thanks for the bits, Roger. Ooh, that's nice. Great, excellent. 95% overall. I'll do this. I'll dial in a tiny bit more downforce and see what that does for us. And I'll nudge the handling a little this way. We're gonna break the speed balance, but it's okay. We know where the excellent is. We can find it. So we broke the handling on Balky. That's okay. Well, we didn't. It's never in the sweet spot, but we know we went the wrong direction. It's okay here. It was good here. So the handling, as expected, because we were running out of bar, the handling actually needs to be over a little bit more. Something like that. And the speed balance was great, became good. So we need a little longer. I think we need a little longer than this as well. I think that's going to be pretty good there. So the downforce was great, became only good. So we need to go to the right. So we need lower downforce here. Well, that should be okay. We found the excellent handling, so we need to get the speed balance back to excellent. Which is around there. That's pretty good. We'll see what we can do with the downforce. But we're nearly done with Monty here. We'll do another bring-in, but I'm not even sure that we truly need to. %. Did we ever have an excellent with the handling? No. Good. Okay, great. So we don't know where the sweet spot with the handling is. If anything, it's probably over that way. We'll try this, but I think we can just leave out Balky. Yeah, so just Balky, stay out. Hey, triple purple. Nice. Only 98%. God, that is frustrating. Let's just give it like a little tire pressure nudge and see if that goes up or down. But we can just have you stay out now until we max out this tire and this trim. We can go to overtake engine mode. That's going to be fine. Try to finish the tire before the rain hits, please, which should be fine. Yeah. And just close to finishing on this lap. We probably could have brought Monty in on this one. The rain's hitting, so we're not going to get more tire knowledge, but that's okay, because we're done tire knowledge. We're not going to swap out of these tires anymore. 98%. All right, I won't fiddle with anything else. That's going to be fine. We're just going to do quality trims now. Stay on the tire choice. That's going to be okay. Go out. Oh, yes, swap to... Yeah, because I don't care about the inter knowledge, but yeah, we will get slightly faster times if we're on inters. Not the first couple laps. We can have Balky do like 2 or 3 laps on the slicks and do just fine. In fact, I may want to do the same thing here. Well, no, these are minutes, not laps. No, yeah, I'll put on intermediates. We'll probably bring the other one. We lost a percentage. We did. Yeah, we'll just use this setup then. That's going to be fine. Go to quali. Throw on inters and just stay out. That's going to be okay. And yeah, we'll bring in Balky in a sec here. You just do mediums, actually. It's going to be okay. You can go to double red and then bring in after this one. Whiskey and chocolate. Hold on. Yeah, the knowledge is max. I was like, yeah. I was like thinking, oh, I don't want to wear in something else, but the Inter is going to be fine. Holly, go. Go, go. Okay. What was the whiskey and chocolate? Isender, thank you very much. Hey, Quill, thanks to your vids and streams, I managed to learn this game and get my own created team. Oh, into the World Motorsport Champions for 2026 season. By the way, will you be interested in trying the other racing series like Endurance? I mean, I am interested. I don't think we're going to start another racing series, at least not right away. I like endurance racing. It was actually the Le Mans that was the first type of racing that I was into, the WEC.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
So it might be a lot of fun to do it in this league here. More whiskey and chocolate. Hey, Banana Cabana. Quill, I accidentally swallowed a bunch of Scrabble tiles. My next trip to the bathroom could spell disaster. No, it couldn't, because you can only draw 7 Scrabble tiles, and disaster is an 8-letter word. Well, maybe if you put it on something else on the board. Sorry, trying to make my own lame Scrabble jokes. I want to be cool too. Can we finish that quality trim? Here, let's go double red here. Can we get to level 2 quality trim? Yes, we will. Monty's coming in regardless because she just ran out of fuel. There we go. Excellent. We didn't get to level 3 quality, but that's okay. Ooh, could spell trouble. Ah! Holy shit, that's really goddamn wet! There's not even really a window for, it was supposed to be dry. There's not even really a window for an intermediate lap. Like, theoretically, you could just maybe sneak it in at that 9-minute mark. You would have to start your hot lap. So you gotta do your out lap. You gotta have your start lap started exactly the right second for you to do your intermediate time. I think at the end of the session, we can do an intermediate qualification, and that might be our fastest. We might be able to pull it off. We'll tell you what, we'll gamble. We'll try to hit the intermediate window. So 9 minutes, so 3 minutes per thing, so each bar is just over 30 seconds, right? So we'd want to start our hot lap with about 9:30 remaining. I don't think these are very long laps here. I actually don't know what the lap times were. We don't have it here. Send them out at like 11 minutes. Give them a minute and a half to do their out lap. And there is a second window, theoretically, at the end for an intermediate lap. So 112. Looks like there will be another intermediate window at the end. So even if we don't hit this one bang on, the end one should be okay. This might be a pretty good chance for us, though. Come on! We've actually got the good tire stuff. And here, this sweeter spot's really not working out. Balky's doing a really bad job with these sweeter spots here. We are definitely doing this lap in the optimal weather for the intermediates. One, two. 1, 2, that'll do. The thing is, now the intermediate window at the end is actually so large, the AI will be able to probably pull it off, which is unfortunate. We can pretty much go now. It's not going to get any better if we wait. It's not like there's any track in. I can stagger them a little bit, just to make sure they don't get in each other's way. other traffic. Watch it turn out to be soaking wet on race day as well. They're coming out on intermediates now. I think Balky's doing a hot lap stuck behind someone. Did improve. Got a best. It's probably still good for... Yeah, I think they're done. Let's say still probably good for top 10. 5th and 7th. All right, we'll take it. It would have been crazy to do 1st and 2nd. No, Balky definitely improved because it purpled. It purpled on Balky. There was a flash purple. I know I saw it. Maybe it was showing something else. But there was definitely a flash of purple after she finished her second one. I don't think Rhea improved at all. I think she did much worse on her second go. We got the sponsor objective. It is, in fact, sunny on race day. Yeah. Dry, dry, dry. Temperature where we expected it. I mean, we'll run race trim plus soft tire, because there's no reason to do anything else. Probably race trim mediums is still going to be the plan. So, 33 laps. We could do, like, we could probably do the same where we go hard into soft, soft with Balky. Or soft, soft, hard, one order. I think I'd rather start with the hard, because if there's a safety car early on, we could box and then go maybe hard into mediums into soft, like it might timing work out better. I don't like the idea of starting 5th place on hard tires, but that might be the best. Now, certainly with Monty, with the reduced medium wear, we'll do this. The thing is, what if we just go, like, pure medium with both of them? Because 33 laps, medium, medium, medium works out well with a little bit of pushing, even without the my medium tires are better trait. The difference is we do have the soft knowledge we can use. So hard, soft, soft lets us use our soft knowledge. And the thing is, Balky did technically, like, close the gap to Monty last time using hard, soft, soft. Medium, medium, soft. So that brings us to 24, 33. I actually think you're right. Monty's probably going to go medium, medium, soft. I think I like hard, soft, soft with Balky. Or, yes, you might be right. Soft, hard, soft may turn out better. I mean, it would certainly let us do a lot better at the start. I mean, I guess, okay, the problem with Balky with the hard, soft, soft is we are going to have to push to maintain it still. I don't think we can soft, medium, soft on either driver. So, all right, if we start on soft, that's fine. We have to make sure we complete at least 8 laps on the soft. We have no choice. We definitely won't be pushing. We're going to be running just on yellow. And you're right, start on soft because the tires are going to be colder is an excellent point. Now, Rhea, you're going to start with a little bit of push. We're just going to run on yellow with Chica because we need to make sure these tires last. We'll go on high engine mode with both of them. Hopefully we won't run out of fuel this time. Hey-o. Yeah, temps are about 17. They'll climb to 18, maybe 19, but it's still going to be pretty bad. I mean, the grip doesn't really matter because it's the same for everyone. The calculation doesn't give soft versus hard tires an advantage on the lower grip. But we are only going to start at 25% temp, and that will make starting on the hards that much harder, and I do like that kind of idea. So yeah, all right. I think I like this start. Split tire strategy, but for a good reason. Yeah, everyone who's starting on the harder tires are definitely going to be stuck having to push to maintain their temp. I like starting on the harder tire in case it's a safety car, but that's... they don't happen that often. So both of our drivers are on a two-stopper, which I think is fine. I do think the pit stop's expensive in this track. Ooh, we lose a bunch of spaces right away. I mean, we are in a pack with a lot of faster cars, and they're all mostly on soft tires. Monty's probably going to get past here. Maybe not. Balky did a nice pass away. No, there we go. Hopefully just by the one car. There we go. Now we're training up. Bingo. 8th and 10th. The thing is, we're fine ending 8th and 10th overall in a race. So if we ended up 8th and 10th, we'd be happy. It sort of hurts to lose some position right away, but... Now, we've got ERS available. We're here. Where are we going to trigger it on this? I mean, probably not in this area, although maybe, because we might be able to get on the inside here. Let's go. Pass before we get to some of these corners, Monty. Excellent. In fact, she's going to just fly by Balky as well. Which may have been unnecessary. I'm going to lose that back, which is... Oh, no, sorry, that was Balky losing that there. It's not so bad. Now, Balky, where are we going to do for you? Maybe right after this corner here. I like that. Take position back. Oh, you never want to see that in real life when the teammates... You know, if you're the team manager, just because accidents are so likely to happen on overtakes, right? But it's less of an issue here. Alright, 9th, 10th. Temps are climbing on the mediums, which is fine, because we can actually push Monty's mediums a fair bit. Sticking behind here, not much ERS charge on either one. This just stays as is. It might be nice to do a little defensive thing here with Monty. And we're okay. We're fine. 9-10 is okay. Oh, Balky. You... Let's see if we can get past here, at least on the straightaway. Excellent. Position for the corner. I think right here, right after this sharp corner, here's a great place to trigger the ERS. Monty's definitely being challenged here. Yeah, I think I'll still wait for that other position. And keep being on high engine mode, that's going to be okay. Bam. Nearly personal best lap. What's our conditions? 8 and... Well, basically 8 on both. That is interesting. Temps for Balky. We're losing temps on the softs. Was that the case last time? Hopefully you can still get 8 laps out of these tires. Oh. That's a little scary. So we're completing lap number... Well, no, completing lap number 5 right now. Starting lap number 6. The plan is to complete 8 laps on these. I mean, we might be able to go 17 laps on the hards. I don't think we can go 18, especially if we have to push them. 16 is pretty much all we can do on the hards, because we're going to have to push them a fair bit. I don't know if the Balky strat's going to work out. The thing is, it's not any colder than the last track. It's actually, like, warm. I think last track was 17 degrees throughout, and here it's a little toastier. Let's back down to neutral here. Although I think there's a lot of life in these mediums. With Monty and her trait, I think she can go in push mode on mediums the entire time, assuming they don't get over 10. Alright, starting lap number 7. Okay, I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be able to complete the 8 laps here just fine. We're not in a position to overtake anyone. Monty's being just close up. That's we're gonna double ERS here. Balky, oh wow, they are having a hard time. Okay, let's stop holding up your partner here. This is bad. Alright, temps are good. Let's drop this one. Drop you back down here too. So lap 8 is currently happening. So we can box now, because that will be the completion of lap number 8. We could do another one without hitting the cliff, but we're definitely in the lowest performance band. Although, stretching it out might make it a little easier to do our hard stint. Because the soft cliff is 10%. She can do another lap. It'll be a little on the slow side. I think I like pitting now. I'm going to pit now. For the hards, or do we switch to medium? 26... Actually, that's not going to really work out. I want to do one more lap on the softs. Just to make it, because we're going to have to push the hards maybe a little bit more than we expected. Oh shit, that is going to be hard to pull off. Never mind. Hard, we might have to harden to medium, which would be annoying. Let's switch the hards and see how much we can do. I don't like it though, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. There's Monty, like, yeah, she can push these mediums like nuts. Like nuts. Yeah, I know one more lap lets us push harder on the hard. The problem is, I was really worried we were going to hit the cliff on the softs. Because I really couldn't go to the conserve or anything, and hitting the cliff would slow us down a lot. Actually, put this back on. Monty's in second place! Still hasn't hit the lowest performance band. I mean, we may as well box next lap regardless. Well, no, I guess... No, we want to do, like, 11 laps on each one of these. Never mind. I'm still pretty happy with where we are. For red tire on hards, top... Well, we'll be doing a lot of orange on hard. We want to avoid red just because the performance gain isn't quite... doesn't work out as nicely. It's better to do more orange than alternating between red and yellow. So there's our 11 laps. Which again is all we really need to do on each one of these mediums. Although, if I go for another lap, if I do 12 on each set of mediums, brings us to 24. It's not quite enough for the softs. Can we do 13 for 26? That leaves us with 9. I think we just medium. We don't worry about it. Yeah, forget the softs. I agree. Push. Actually, go on high here. Because it's a very tight pit stop for us to come out 10th versus 11th, or 11th versus 12th, one or the other. Hell, you can actually red your tire completely here. Valky's in a train. So she comes around this corner for the pit straight. Oh, and then holding up some traffic here. Hmm. Hold it a little bit longer here, Monty. I'll put you in high engine mode for a second. And we lost position. And actually, now you're holding a Valky. There we go. Go, 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 go. Give her hell, Monty. Get ahead before this corner. Woof! I think we cut the corner there a little. Have to go to the steward's room to see if we get dinged on that. I have to give back the position. No, the stewards are saying no. The pass was clean. All right. Well, I don't know if they're watching the same race as we are, but that's good for Monty anyway. 16th position for Balky. Keep accumulating the charge. Temp's dropping, but manageably. And her fuel is definitely fine. Balky, like, can be really fuel efficient. I'm gonna charge up the ERS rather than defend over here with this. Lots of people out on hard tires here, and almost certainly having to push them hard. Monty got 2 places with that boost. Yeah. Yeah, Monty's running a hell of a race. I mean, I think the medium is better than the hard, soft. Although, it might not... I don't think it's possible with Malky. Maybe it would have been possible with Malky. Or, yeah. Even without the trait. I want to save the ERS if I can here. Because we're not about to overtake. I just want to make sure we don't lose our position here. In fact, if we can just slow up this pack a little bit, that's not a bad thing. Although that might have been a good place for Balky. Balky's going to do a big ERS push on the next lap. Go ahead and push here. I think they're both... Oh, shit, she just lost position. That's unfortunate. They're both going to whack the power mode as they come around this sharp corner here onto the straight. So, this is Monty, go, and then Balky. Come around here, and go, go, go. Let's get some overtakes going. Come on! Balky, get in the inside before you come through here. Alright, that's 1. Come on! That's 2. Alright. Tires... fine. Fuel is actually fine on both drivers. Yeah, it's super fine on both drivers. Since we're fighting really hard right now, it's not the time to start conserving. Hards are cold. They're not at 0%. It's the only thing that matters. And right now we're on orange mode, so we're pushing the hards a little bit. Let's defend. If we can we hold it through this corner? Nope, we got pushed wide there. Some pit stops. Oh, Forsyth is actually getting some repairs done in the pits. Speaking of, how's our car condition? It should be okay. We've got all of our parts are in pretty good condition now. So I don't think it's a concern anymore. 8th and 10th. Again, if we end up 8th and 10th, I'll be very pleased right now. Because really, yeah, we're just looking, I mean, league-wise, we're hoping for top 50% finish, and right now we're top 50% in this race. So if we keep doing that every race, obviously that'll work out for us. We're recharging the ERS. Things are looking mostly okay, especially Monty actually got a little bit of distance there, which is nice. 16 laps remaining. Tire wear on the hards is getting... It's a little scary. We can ride the hards down to 0% without hitting a cliff. Although obviously lower performance band, but it's not as much of a problem. On the hardest tire to race, the difference between the fastest and to the slowest performance bands isn't as significant. Whereas with the softest tires, it's actually a big deal once it drops in that lowest band. So the life on these softest tires is like, it's kind of a little bit misleading. I think we can still orange Monty the entire way through. I think like there's, you know, we don't want her to hit 100% on the temp, but I think she can push these mediums on orange the entire time, and we're going to end up okay. Fuel's fine there. Maybe what we'll do, I won't risk it the same way as last time. We'll go ahead and crew a little bit of fuel for Balky. Although there's still lots of time for her to regain this fuel, especially with her extra fuel efficiency. Ours is starting to charge up again. It'll be awkward if we get in a position where our drivers are holding each other up. That would be slightly annoying. I wonder if Balky could just get ahead, though. Just clean the Monty. I think we'll do the same thing. We'll come around to this corner, and we'll go ahead and hit the power mode on both drivers. Because Monty actually might be able to swing an overtake. And, oh, Balky actually just got overtaken there, but we'll take it back. And maybe close some distance. Still have the power mode going through the pit straight, but that is going to be the end of it. 7th here, but she just passed someone who's in the pits. Okay, temperatures are okay. Climbing here, dropping here, but overall they are still fine. Let's drop your fuel mode. Zurkov got cleared for cutting a corner. I think it's just the pathing on this one is it doesn't line up with the 3D model. I think that's why they keep looking at to clip that corner. 7th and 9th. Now, both drivers still have to pit one more time, although everyone ahead of us really does. In fact, I suspect everyone in the race still does. Forsyth might try to go to the end without boxing again. Forsyth might have gone, like, medium hard. I'm not convinced it's the fastest, but it might be. Oh, he just got overtaken. I think it's going to have to be okay. Temps are getting high on Monty. They're getting low over here. Not conserve. Push. She's going to be able to come in for a box soon, though. Once she completes her 22nd lap, that will be 11 more laps. So she's completing her 21st lap right now. Yeah. So Monty's going to complete this one, and then we're going to hit the pit button. So she's coming along the straight now. You actually are being challenged from behind here, Balky, so I'll give you a bit of a boost. No push for fresh tires. So Balky's just entered the lowest performance band on the hards, but again, that's not much of a performance loss. So Monty is starting the 22nd lap, so once she pits, she will have completed 2/3 of the race and used 2/3 of her tires, exactly where we want to be. Conditions good. We'll give her 50% charge. Yeah, we'll go balanced. Yeah, I think the temp's going to hold out just fine over here. Well, you don't have much of a charge, but damn. A little bit of a burst just to make sure we stay ahead before we get into this corner. Oh, and you got to use this just in case the ERS breaks. Look at it. I think she finished her entire stint on orange, and it's just barely going to hit 100% as she comes into the pits with Monty. 6 and 9, nice. But we are going to box, so things are going to change a bit. Monty, come in. Come on. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Boom. Losing some position, but I mean, of course. Now, Balky. We want to go a little further here with you. Okay, well, here's the thing. Can we make it to lap 25 on these tires? I think Balky just boxes now for mediums. Yeah, mediums and push, I think, is going to be better. I'm just going to redline those tires. We'll assume we're going to push. We're going to swap to mediums. I think is actually going to have to be the situation. Which is a bit unfortunate. Because then we could have, yeah. Although it'll give her good medium tire life, so it's actually not so bad. Can you get past this full? I mean, well, you got to do a whole lap. Let's not get slowed down by this person. If you can get ahead of them, that will be very helpful. And yeah, no need to change. She should be able to finish on orange tire mode the rest of the race. Over here. The fuel will be able to orange her fuel at some point, but for now we're okay. You're coming in now. So I think you can probably finish your medium stint on push mode the entire time. We'll keep an eye. We'll go to medium just to make sure the fuel is going to be okay. We might be able to. Plus, we want to pass anyone who's coming out of the pits, right? Well, or the pits, which is only Balky, which doesn't matter here for us. Can we get an overtake here? Maybe. Let's just get real close behind. Actually, I think Monty... Maybe not. There you go. Around the outside. That's not ideal, but you still have a little bit of ERS charge. Good. Back in the 10th. Back into the points. Back into the sponsor objective. Nice. Valky, you've got a lot of charge, and you're basically in these straight areas. Let's go ahead and just give her. Just give her. Monty with a personal best lap. Very nice. I mean, her car's getting lighter, so that's to be expected. Balky's got a lot to make up for over here, but is in a pretty good position for it. There's a good chance Balky can make her way back into points. It won't be easy, but it's possible. Some of it's going to depend a little bit on the pits that happen. But Monty, with Rib behind on some pretty worn mediums, we're not feeling as threatened by Rib. If Rib passes us, I think it's fine, because I think they're going to have to box regardless. So we're not really in a race against Ribeiro. The question is, can we catch up to Cujo on the softer tires? Well, that's a big, big question mark. Temps might be getting a little high here. I have to keep an eye on them. That's not the sharp corner. We might do another lap worth of charging here. There we go. Rib is now boxing. So Balky, we'd really like you to come out ahead of that. Oh, this is, You know what? I'm going to power mode now. This is too much of a nonsense. Oh, there we go. Get back ahead over here, which is good. This is as much as you can on the straight. You can go at high mode, because your engine is definitely going to be fine. Go, go, go. Well, I mean, it's not the engine, it's the fuel, but I think that'll be fine, too. Okay, let's burst a little bit, just to try to get them to waste their charge. I mean, we didn't have much in there, but we can stop them from getting ahead of us on this charge for as long as possible. They are going to get by, but that's going to have to be okay. Alright, drop back down to medium on both. We've got a fair amount of charge on Monty. We just came around the hard corner, but the sparks are probably fine. The sparks are fine, that's just the skid plates hitting the ground. So these cars have titanium skid blocks underneath them. It's to make sure that they have enough clearance for certain regulations. They can measure the skid blocks afterwards, make sure they haven't burned away too much. But that's it. As the cars hit the ground, that's the sparks from these titanium skid blocks. It's very much intentional. Get in there, Monty! Come on! Come on! Come on! If you waste this... I am disappointed. Temps are getting high. Pull back on both their tires just to make sure they don't overheat. Plus sparks look ice. That's one of the things with night races. Oh my god, the sparks are amazing. So good. Alright, save up your charge. I mean, Monty keeps putting in personal best after personal best. Although all the cars are getting faster, because all the cars are getting lighter. Because of less fuel and less titanium skid blocks, maybe. Tires are... yeah, everything is fine. The only question is, can we get anything else? It'd be great to get Balky in the points. I think we should have tried going medium, medium, medium with Balky. I think she could have done it. It would have been a little tighter, especially since there needs to be some pushing to maintain the temps. But I think she could have done it, and I think it would have been better. It does keep, like, we keep relearning the lesson over and over that, like, the hardest tire compound is really slow. It's really slow. Man, we are not anywhere near any kind of pack. Balky might be able to do an overtake, because there's a train in front of her. If she can get a little closer, we might be able to make a good move here. She's got a lot of charge. Alright, let's push the tire now. There's the sharp corner. All right. We got a big quasi-straight into the pit straight. Seriously? Jesus Christ, what's going on with these front wings? No, she's not closing the gap. Well, we might be ending 8th and 14th. I was really hoping Balki was going to be able to make a run here in the end. Would have been nice if we could have gotten her on the softs, but I don't think there was enough there. Ooh, team orders. You don't see the AI do team orders a lot. I don't think this is going to give us much position, but we're, you know, getting a little bit full up on our charge here. I didn't realize people would be pitting here. That's interesting. Go, go, go. And get ahead of more people coming out of the box. Yes! Keep it! Oh, they've got some charge. Who's that? Vidal with some charge. I don't have any other levers. I don't have any levers to pull here for Balki, unfortunately. Okay. So we got more of a train. Okay, how's Monty? She's got gap in front of her and behind her. Just keep cruising. Let's drop this. Make sure the fuel load's going to be okay. Let me go back to push on this tire. Huh. Six would be excellent for Monty, though. Holy crap. And assuming I don't run her out of fuel, things are looking pretty good here. Where are we on the terms of last corner? Okay, hold on. Let me babysit Monty a bit. Because this person in 7th might make a big final charge. I can go high engine mode. I think I can go push on the tire. Last big corner here. Let's power mode up. Yep. Because they're erzing up here too. You can go high mode. Think you can do this. You don't have much of a charge, but I guess now is... Yeah, I don't think it's going to make a difference there, but I think Monty's going to finish 6th place! Holy cow! P6, very nice! We're Balki pulling in a pretty miserable 14th. And people want to fire Monty. Right? Right? Exactly. Not a surprise, Lavoie. Racing the Scuderia, totally not Ferrari, coming in 1st place over here. Holding 2nd. These guys keep splitting the top position over and over and over again. 14th's not too bad. It is worse than we were hoping that we would like. So what do we got? We got Plainco Seals. Thank you very much. Predator rules forever. Buying more paint. Yes. Got to paint the bedroom again. If this keeps happening, your bedroom's going to keep shrinking because you keep adding more paint to your walls. Could still be an illegal part. Monty silencing Twitch chat critics. Yeah. There was. Surikov had an illegal part. Oh, no, that was a drive-through penalty. But as I say, it didn't make an impact. But 6th and 14th, Monty should definitely be celebrated for what happened over there. Predator Racing Group going up into 5th place. Windsor Racing, I think, scored a fair bit on that race as well, right? So it's still really tight. We're holding on to 5th place overall, but it is tight. Would have been nice if our cheap rivals had done poorly that race. Yeah, I saw that about refueling. Yeah, I don't know. If we get the option of introducing or proposing a rule change, would we want to introduce refueling? Would we want to introduce a new spec part? I don't know. Theoretically, at this point, I don't know if adding more spec parts is helpful. We actually might do better without. It is a little hard on the budget to do, like, only having one spec part. Throwing in one more might be okay. We are pretty far behind on engines. A spec engine would be interesting. Would be very interesting. Let's check the pit crew before we end the video here. I'm going to drop you and you, because you don't have enough stamina, so you have an innate mistake chance. Oh, shit, we've got some really great people over here. You are definitely being hired. 93 stamina. You'll end up with a 20 on the tires and 20 on one of the jacks. We can get another 20 tire person, and I think it's a good idea to do it. And 97 stamina? Come on! Oh, we are full. Okay, let's take a little peek at what might go on here. I don't think we have anyone who has an inherent failure for the stamina. What we can do is we can drop Soper. Soper's just got the 20 in refueling and fixing. If we don't reintroduce refueling, we really don't need this person at all. I think we drop Soper and hire the other one. Fire Kitching. Kitching. They're 20 tire. The thing is, 20 tire people are pretty good. What's their base stamina? 99. No, I'm not firing Kitching. Yeah, we'll fire Soper. I'm going to hire Searle here. The 20 tires, 97 stamina is great. And if we do reintroduce refueling, it's got a 20. And Rao, I mean, we don't really care. We're not really using this role. That's a 20 tire person. I don't even know. Oh, we'll drop you. At some point, you can start getting some rest. Is fine. I think I'll go through and renew everyone's contract since it costs nothing. And the renewing contract thing is so stupid. And someone did actually send me an interesting patch. Well, I may as well renew everyone. That can be added in to automatically auto-renew every pit crew contract after every single race. Because again, it costs you nothing to renew. It costs you nothing to fire. So why is renewing a mechanic? And the game doesn't tell you when their contracts are running out. So you just find yourself at one point with no pit crew. And you're like, everything is terrible all of a sudden. Okay. Are you building test track? No, I'm not. So, we have level 2 of 3 test track over here. So, the next level would be 18,000. 18 million. So, I mean, technically we could do it, but then we would be broke, and that would be bad. So, right now we're not building anything. Theoretically, something like the wind tunnel might be okay, and not bankrupt us. The scouting facility is potentially the one thing that's got some benefit. Yeah, design center would be good too, but 15 million tanks most of our money here. I would like the next forecasting center. I mean, obviously that would be great, but I'm a little worried about the cash. Maybe we're fine, because we do need to make sure that we can get like a good chassis going next year. Obviously, we got a ton of money, but I don't know. Except the interview. I think this just upsets the... I think this hurts marketing. This hurts morale of the driver. This may be just the chairman, but that's fine. We can afford that hit. Acceleration is currently the worst thing. Yeah, so our car parts are still god-awful compared to everyone else. Introducing a spec part might help us catch up, because then we could just focus all of our development on... the other parts, and we could take a look at our designer here. Jenny Whitehouse is amazing. Our engine is the worst thing we've got, so, and it's also a very expensive part. If we spec part engine, because I don't think the other teams follow the same rules as we do for part development, so if we spec'd out the engine, we would be able to like save a ton of money, which we would apply to the other parts. But that might make things less interesting. That's literally it. I think it actually would be good for us to spec part the engine, but it might make the game a little less interesting. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. It is 4 p.m. Theoretically, because for Lucky streaming. Keep in mind, we are streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a stream for Imperator Rome, which is version 2.0 of Imperator Rome, which changes... pretty much every part of the game. It is like a new game. is coming out tomorrow, as well as the Heirs of Alexander DLC. So Paradox is sponsoring me to stream tomorrow. What a bunch of suckers, because it sounds like excellent. It is going to be tomorrow because A, that's when it comes out, and B, I actually have another appointment on Wednesday. So no Wednesday stream, instead just a Tuesday stream. And yeah, it's going to be the same time as normal, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time. And as usual, you'll be able to do an ! Next stream in the chat. I don't know if it's been updated or not. I think it has. Yes, thank you very much, Essentia. So you can do next stream for the countdown timer over there. Let's rate a kiss for luck, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for some more streaming. Thanks a lot, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.